Come on. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TNT Night here on the Basement Show with Mr. Nest. I am Mr. Nest. Normally, I am joined by Mr. Ron, but he had something he had to take care of, so tonight you have me. So, good evening, Ice. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in tonight. Nice to see you in chat. Hope all is well, good sir. Good evening, Dawn. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in tonight. So, normally, Ron has a whole trivia thing set up, but he left me in charge of the show tonight, so we are going to try something different. But I'll wait a couple minutes. People want to file in, say hello, let me know you're here. As always, we count our interactions with you, the fans listening to us. So let me know you're here, drop a like. Let me know that you are listening. And we'll see how tonight goes. I think I found a solution. I'm just going to play some background music so I don't hear myself echo, if that's okay with you guys in the chat. We're going to start tonight with some Feeding the Ducks. There we go. Put some background music on it. It helps me know I'm not talking to myself. So, I mean, it's a blessing in a way. So let me just turn my other monitor on, actually. So I got to do that. Alright. Turn this on, and we can pull that screen over. Share my screen out so you guys can see what I'm looking at as well. So I found an interactive website called triviaplaza.com. So here are your quiz categories. Hey, you guys. Stop lying, yes you are. Hey. Right on. So we have multiple things we can choose from. If you guys would like to pick one, we have pop music, movie, geographic trivia, science, computer, literature, classical music, history, television, sports, languages, or miscellaneous. So if there is a specific topic that you guys would like to start with, I have not looked at these questions. So, Amber says television. Okay. Let Facebook catch up for a second. Okay, so then we have general, cast, characters, plots, or specials. What one? Ron had something come up this evening, Amber, so he might be hanging out in chat with us, but I am running the show tonight. I hope that's okay with everybody. I know everybody looks forward to seeing Ron more than me. That's okay. People would like to put hashtag here for Ron. AEW main event starting right now. Matt, enjoy that. I hope it's a good main event. I think it's the one that you had mentioned the other night. So, Amber says characters. Okay, so we have... let's start with... I'll let you guys see. We have US TV characters from the 2000s. How's that? That way it's a little bit more recent. 20 years ago or so. I mean, most of our age group should know some of these answers. So I'll click on number 1. Over 11,000 people have played this. I will read the question out loud and then give you guys the multiple choice, and we'll go from there. Alright. This, and then on the screen you will see this is a character from which TV series? Eric Cartman. South Park, 2.5 Men, 6 Feet Under, or the TV show Weeds. I will go with the majority of the chat. Amber says South Park. Dawn says South Park. If there's any more guesses, feel free to put them. Which TV series is Eric Hartman from? Always another 30 seconds, and then we will click on the answer that is voted upon the most of the viewers. So if anyone else wants to have a guess, feel free to put it in the chat. Let me know that you're here watching, and life is good. Alright. Alright, we'll go with the number of the votes. So South Park, let's see. Correct. The answer is South Park. One of the longest reigning shows. Alright. Number 2. Carrie Bradshaw. That 70s Show, The Sopranos, The Wire, or Sex and the City? Which TV series is Carrie Bradshaw from? Dawn and Amber both say Sex and the City real quick. Anybody else in the chat, feel free to put your answers. I'll give it a little bit of time for those just tuning in. We're looking for the TV series that Carrie Bradshaw belongs to. So if people other than Dawn and Amber have guesses, please feel free to put them. Alright, they both say Sex and the City. And Sex and the City is correct. Alright, next one we have Alan Shore. The Wire, Sex and the City again, Boston Legal, or Weeds? Which TV series is Alan Shore from? If anyone in the chat has any guesses, feel free to put them. Alan Shore. Amber, Dawn, any guesses? Dawn says Boston Legal, I think. Amber also guesses Boston Legal. Okay. Anyone else in the chat have any guesses? Feel free to put them. I gotta change my background music up a little bit. We'll go with some cinematography. Will Wakey Goo when you need him? I don't know. Jack hasn't been popping in lately. I guess we got him upset, so. Alright, I'll give another 30 seconds till we reveal the answer that you guys have guessed. Alright. Last chance. We have 2 votes for Boston Legal. Anyone else have a guess in the chat? Please feel free to put it. Alright, and time. So the lady said Boston Legal, and the correct answer is, look at that, Boston Legal. Very good, very good. Alright, next one on the list we have Nate Fisher. Is he from South Park, The Office USA, 24, or 6 Feet Under? Where does Nate Fisher come from? Evening, Ashley Habina. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Nice to see you in chat. I'll try to be back later. Gotta get Mr. ready for bed. Alright, Amber. Hope to see you back in chat. Good night, little guy. Dawn says 6 Feet Under. Okay, anyone else have any other guesses? Where does Nate Fisher come from? South Park, The Office USA, the US version of The Office, 24 or 6 feet under. I will wait another 30 seconds. Let's see if anyone else in the chat has any guesses. Ron says 6 feet under. Anybody else still in chat have any more guesses? Wait another 10 seconds. Going once, going twice. Alright, you say 6 feet under. And the correct answer is 6 feet under. Alright, where does Tracy Jordan come from? Family Guy, Lost, 30 Rock, or Prison Break? Tracy Gordon. Mine, it's quite okay. We're glad you're in chat with us. Dawn says Lost. Okay. Ron says 30 Rock. Alright, I need a tiebreaker. If anyone else is in chat that has a guess, please put it. I have one vote for Lost and one vote for 30 Rock. 6 Feet Under was a great show, actually, indeed. One of my favorite shows growing up. I watched 6 Feet Under religiously every Sunday, and now I own it. I own the entire series on DVD. So, Ashley, do you have a guess for Tracy Jordan? Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking tonight. I'll wait 20 more seconds. If anyone else has a guess, right now we have one for Lost and one for 30 Rock. So, I need a tiebreaker vote. So, if anyone in the chat knows where Tracy Jordan comes from, please feel free to put it. I can only pick one answer. Ashley says 30 Rock. Okay, so that's 2 votes for 30 Rock. So, we go with that. Let's see. The correct answer is... Hey! 30 Rock it is! 30 Rock was the correct answer. Next one on the list we have Omar Little. Is he from The Wire, That 70s Show, The Sopranos, or The West Wing? Omar Little. Michael Brown in chat. Nice to see you, Mike. Thanks for popping in tonight. We have 2 votes for The Wire so far. I'll give another 30 seconds if anyone else has any other guesses. Ron says Wire. Any other guesses? 10 seconds. Going once. Going twice. Sold! So 3 votes for The Wire, and the correct answer is... The Wire. Alright, next we have Ray Barone. That 70s Show, 2.5 Men, Lost, or Everybody Loves Raymond. Ray Barone. What show does Ray Barone belong to? That 70s show? 2.5 Men? Lost, or Everybody Loves Raymond? Michael says Raymond. Okay. See if Dawn, Ron, Ashley, anybody else in the chat has a guess, please feel free to put it. Dawn and Ron also say Raymond. Okay. So that's 3 votes for Everybody Loves Raymond. Wait another 15 seconds. If anyone else in the chat has any other guesses, please feel free to put them. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Everyone loves Raymond. And you are correct. Everybody loves Raymond is correct. Next we have Nancy Prince Botwin. Is she from SCIS Crime Scene Investigation, Battlestar Galactica 2004, Weeds, or 2.5 Men? Nancy Price Botwin. Botwin. What a last name. It's Nancy from Dawn says Weeds. Okay. Nancy Price Botwin. CSI, Battlestar 2004, Weeds, or 2.5 Men? Michael says CSI. Ron puts question marks. Wow, Ron might be stumped on one. Wow. Alright, is anybody else in the chat? I need a tiebreaker. Says I got 2 people watching on Twitch. Ron guesses Weeds. Okay. If you're on Twitch and you have a guess, please feel free to put it. Says there are 2 people watching on Twitch. Don't be shy. We're all family here. Please say hi. Let me know you're watching. Alright. So we had 2 votes for Weeds. So we will pick Weeds. And the correct answer is Weeds it is. Alright, next we have Clark Kent. CSI Miami, Smallville, 24, or Battlestar 2004? Clark Kent is from what TV show? CSI Miami, Smallville, 24, or Battlestar? Dawn says Smallville. Okay. See if there's any other guesses. Ron also guesses Smallville. Okay. Anybody else with any other guesses? Mike also says Smallville. Okay. Alright, we'll close this one off. Going once. Going twice. Smallville is the group's choice. And Smallville is correct. Alright, next we have Jack Bauer. 24, Prison Break, Family Guy, or Lost? What show does Jack Bauer come from? 24, Prison Break, Family Guy, or Lost? So right now we have 2 votes for 24, 1 vote for Prison Break. Okay. Give it another 15 seconds. Just dropping the share real quick. Alright, so the group was majority of 24. So we got 2 votes for 24, going once, going twice. The correct answer is 24. Very good, ladies and gents. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. We'll do US TV characters number 2. Alright, first one on quiz number 2. Stan Smith. American Dad, Family Guy, Prison Break, or NCIS? Stan Smith. Do we have American Dad, Family Guy, Prison Break, or NCIS? Ron and Dawn both put American Dad at the same time. Kind of interesting. Evening, Gary. Nice of you to pop in. We're playing some 2000s trivia tonight, Gary. Well, I have a character on screen. If you know what TV show he is from, your choices are American Dad, Family Guy, Prison Break, or NCIS. And we're doing the majority of the vote as our final answer. I usually give about a minute. And Dawn says stop slacking. Alright, I'll give another 15 or so seconds on this one. So far we have 2 votes for American Dad. She ain't got room to talk. Oh, I know. Fight nice, children. No fighting in my chat, please. Alright, going once. Going twice. The group said American Dad, and American Dad is correct. Alright, the next one on the list we have L'Oreal. L'Oreal? I think that's how you spell it. Or pronounce it. L-O-R-E-L-A-I. L'Oreal. Gilmore Girls, The Shield, That 70s Show, or 30 Rock. What TV show does L'Oreal come from? Gilmore Girls, The Shield, That 70s Show, or 30 Rock? Anyone in chat have any guesses? Feel free to put them. Dawn says Gilmore Girls. Okay. 1 vote for Gilmore Girls. Ron says Gilmore as well. So that's 2 votes for Gilmore Girls. Any other votes? Going once. Uncle Rodney in the chat on YouTube. How are you, Uncle Rodney? Nice to see you. He also votes for Gilmore Girls. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Sold. And Gilmore Girls is correct. Very good, very good. Next we have Jack McFarland. Gilmore Girls, Battlestar 2004, American Dad, or Will and Grace? Jack McFarlane. See from Gilmore Girls, Battlestar 2004, American Dad, or Will and Grace? Dawn says Will and Grace. Says one vote for Will and Grace. Any other votes? Ron also says Will and Grace. Okay. That's 2 votes for Will and Grace so far. Anyone else in the chat have any other guesses? Please feel free to put them real quick. Alright. If not, we're going to go with Will and Grace. Going once. Going twice. Alright, the correct answer was Will and Grace. Very good, Ron and Dawn. Alright, next one we have Gabriella Solis. Sean Hayes and Megan Maloney were hilarious. Good to know. I think I watched a couple of episodes of Will and Grace today. So we have Gabriella Solis, Prison Break, NCIS, CSI, or Desperate Housewives? Gabriella Solis. As I jam after my music in my ears. Dawn says Desperate Housewives. Ron putting up question marks like he doesn't know. You have a guess, Ron, or are you just putting question marks? So that's 1 vote so far for Desperate Housewives. If anyone else in the chat has a guess, please feel free to put it. Ron's also guessing Housewives. Alright. Wait another 10 seconds. But I think it's just the Dawn and Ron show tonight. Dawn and Ron show. I like that. That's a good ring to it. Alright. Going once. Going twice. 2 votes for Desperate Housewives. And the correct answer is Desperate Housewives. Alright. Next we have Hugo Harley Reyes. We have Lost, 30 Rock, 6 Feet Under, or Dexter? Hugo Harley Reyes. Dawn says Dexter. Ron, do you have any guesses for Hugo Harley Reyes? My Uncle Rodney says Lost. Okay, so we have 1 vote for Dexter, 1 vote for Lost. I need a tiebreaker. Anybody who is in chat is welcome to participate as well. Let me know. Not sure, but think Dexter. Okay, that's 2 votes for Dexter. Alright. So majority of the chat says Dexter. So since we were with the majority of the vote, Dexter is our choice. So we were at going once, Going twice. Uncle Rodney was right with the show Lost. Very good, Uncle Rodney. Next we had Jim Halpert. Jim Halpert. Is he from The Office, Lost, Smallville, or The Wire? Jim Halpert. Weird. Dawn says The Office. Okay, one vote for The Office. Jim Halpert. The Office, Lost, Smallville, or The Wire? Where does Jim Halpert reside? Ron, Uncle Rodney, any guesses? Not, we'll go with The Office. Wait another 20 seconds. Uncle Rodney says The Office or Smallville. Ron puts question marks with The Office. Alright, so we will go with The Office. Alright, going once, going twice. And The Office is correct. Very good job, people in the chat. Next we have David Fisher. Heroes, 6 Feet Under, NCIS, or Prison Break? David Fisher. Where does David Fisher come from? Dawn says 6 Feet Under. Ron says prison. Just dropping a share so we can get some more people in here to have some more fun. Uncle Rodney, you have a guess? David Fisher. Where does he come from? Heroes, 6 Feet Under, NCIS, or Prison Break? So that's 2 votes for Prison Break. Alright, going once. Going twice. Final answer in the group is Prison Break. And I gotta tell you, 1, 2, 3. Dawn was right. It is 6 Feet Under, which is a very good show. Alright, next one we have Lincoln Burrows. The West Wing, Smallville, 2.5 Men, or Prison Break? Lincoln Burrows. This one I do not know for sure. Lincoln Burrows. The West Wing, Smallville, 2.5 Men, or Prison Break? Dawn guesses The West Wing. Any other guesses in the chat? Like I said, we've been going with the majority of the votes in the chat for our answer. So right now we have 1 vote for West Wing, 1 vote for Prison Break. Okay. Prison, keep guessing till it's right. Fair enough, Ron. I could understand that theory. Alright. Going once. Going twice. Prison Break was the answer, and Prison Break is correct. Now you gotta guess something else, Ron. Sarah Siedle, Sidle. Is she from The Office, Prison Break, Will and Grace, or CSI? Sarah Siedle, Sidle. The one says CSI or Confidence this time. My snack, don't mind me. Ron, Uncle Rodney, any guesses? So far we have 1 guess for CSI from Miss Dawn. Sarah Siedle. Ron also says CSI. Michael Rodney says The Office. Okay, so that's 2-1. Anyone else with a vote? Going once. Going twice. The chat picked CSI. And the correct answer is CSI. Next we have Isabel Liza Stevens. I think I said that right. Isabel is Stevens. Is she from Grey's Anatomy, The West Wing, Sex and the City, or The Sopranos? Someone I've never heard of before, not gonna lie. Lizzie or Izzy? I don't know. Ron and Dawn both say Grey's Anatomy, okay. See if there's any more guesses in the chat. We'll wait another 15 or so seconds, but so far we have 2 votes for Grey's Anatomy. Alright. Uncle Rodney says The West Wing, okay. Any more? Going once, going twice. Group says Grey's Anatomy, and the group is correct. Grey's Anatomy it is. Very good, gents. Got a B on that one, very good. Alright, next we're going to do 2000 characters again, unless you guys want to change it up. We'd like to do 1980s, 1990s. Do you want to keep with 2000s? What do you want to do? I'll let you guys decide. And then you also have 2010 to 2013, 2014 to 17, 2018 to 2021. Ron says the 80s, so okay. Dawn, Uncle Rodney, you guys okay with trying the 80s? Make it a little bit more challenging for you. Alright, no one's gonna speak up. Ron gets a choice. Dawn says sure. Alright, 80s it is. We'll go back to the 2000 after this one, Uncle Rodney. You're a second too late. Alright. The first one on the 80s quiz. We have Alexis Kobe. Dynasty, Family Ties, The A-Team, or Dallas? Dawn says Dynasty. Okay. Alexis Kobe. If you're just joining us, we're doing TV character trivia. We just started a brand new 80s one. So if you're hanging out with us in chat, make sure to let me know you're here. So we have 2 votes for Dynasty, 1 vote for Dallas. Okay. If anyone else in the chat has any guesses, please feel free to put them. I appreciate you guys all stopping in tonight, hanging out with me. We'll wait another 20 seconds or so. Amber's back, says Dallas. Alright, so now we need a tiebreaker. I need somebody else to vote. Or do I get final say? Because we had 2 dynasties off the bat and then 2 votes for Dallas. Oh, excuse me. Well, since we had the 2 dynasty first, I'll go with Dynasty. Going once, going twice. The correct answer is Dynasty. Alright, next one on the list we have Blanchard Dvorak's. Blanchard Dvorak's. Is she from, or he, The Golden Girls, Shoes, Who's the Boss, or Murder, She Wrote? Blanchard Dvorak's. You have 2 votes for The Golden Girls so far. Okay. Mine also says The Golden Girls. Okay. That's 3 votes so far. See if anybody else in the chat has a guess. Going once. Going twice. Blanchard Bella. Ron, you know me, I can't pronounce names. I'm sorry. Need you back here, buddy. Alright. Who's the booze? Oh, who's the boss? Okay. Oh, we had 3 votes for Golden Girls, so we will go Golden Girls. And 3, 2, 1. Golden Girls is correct. Nothing to be sorry about, Ron. You have to take care of some stuff, I get it. And we always say that life comes before the show. Alright, now we have John Hannibal Smith. Taxi, Moonlighting, The A-Team, or The Cosby Show? John Hannibal Smith. Vaughn's vote is The A-Team. Okay. Dawn also says A-Team. Amber says A-Team with a question mark. If anyone else in the chat has any guesses, please feel free to put them. Appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. I know what a question mark means, Amber. You okay? Uncle Rodney says Taxi. So that's 1 vote for Taxi, and we have 3 votes for A Team. Anyone else in the chat have a guess? If not, I'll close this one off. We'll move on. Going once. Going twice. Sold. 3 votes for the A Team, so that is our guess. And the A Team is correct. Very well done, people. Alright, next one we have Louis D. Palmer. See from Shoes, LA Law, Who's the Boss, or Taxi? Mine says Taxi, okay. Louis D. Palmer. Choose LA Law, Who's the Boss, or Taxi. Sounds like a drink name? It kind of does, Amber. I can see that. You're right. A good assumption for sure. Louis D. on the tap. So we have 2 votes for Taxi, 1 vote for Choose. Okay, anybody else in the chat has any guesses? Please feel free to put them. Going once. Going twice. Alright, we have 2 votes for Taxi, so Taxi is our guess. And the correct answer is Taxi! Very good, Ron and Dawn. Now we have Howling, Mad Murdoch. Louis' wife was Charlotte on Choose. Okay. Howling Mad Murdoch. See from Dynasty, the A Team, Moonlighting, or Taxi. Amber, Dawn, and Ron all simultaneously put the A Team. Okay. That's 3 votes for the A Team. Go team, go. Sounds like a cheerleader. Uncle Rodney says the A Team as well. If anyone else in chat has a guess, please feel free. Close this one off in a minute. Going once. Going twice. Alright, the consensus say the A Team, and the correct answer is the A Team. You guys make an A Team. How do you like that? I mean, you got an AD and 2 R's. I mean, kind of. That's a rad team. Alright, now we have J.L. McCabe. Is he from Choose, Dynasty, Jake and the Fat Man, kind of offensive, or Miami Vice? J.L. McCabe. Choose, Dynasty, Jake and the Fat Man, or Miami Vice? Jake and the Fat Man. I mean, I'll have to look that show up. That sounds interesting. We have 1 vote for Jake, another vote for Miami Vice. Okay. Need a tiebreaker. Amber, Uncle Rodney. Uncle Rodney says Dynasty, okay. And then Amber says Vice. So we have 1 for Jake, 2 for Miami Vice, and 1 for Dynasty. The majority of the vote has gone towards Miami Vice. The correct answer is Wow, Jake and the Fat Man. Ron was correct. Very good, Mr. Ron. Next we have Jonathan Higgins III. Hill Street Blues, Magnum P.I., Miami Vice, or Cheers? Right? William Conrad ran for 5 seasons on CBS. Okay. Thank you for the insight. This one we have two votes so far for Magnum PI. 3. Alright, clean sweep for Magnum. Anyone else in the chat have any votes? If not, we're going to close this one off. These 4 have been pretty spot on tonight. Going once. Going twice. The group says Magnum PI, and the correct answer is Magnum PI. Very good chat. Thank you very much. Not Wiki Google. Fair enough. Next one we have Vincent Terranova. Is he from Taxi, the A-Team, Wise Guy, or the Wonder Years? Vincent Terranova. Some of these are tough, I'm not gonna lie. We could Google too. we could Google Junior. There you go. Vincent Terranova. Not a chance. Ron, you don't need the internet, so. Uncle Ronnie says Wise Guy. Ron says Wise Guy. Okay. So that's 2 votes for Wise Guy so far. Dawn also joins the Wise Guy group. That's 3. Work a try. Wikipedia/trivia. Very creative, Amber. Wiki try. I like that. Wiki try. Alright, so we had 3 votes for Wise Guy. So we'll close this one off in 3, 2, 1. That's Ron? Oh, that's Ron. Okay. Alright, group says Wise Guy, and the correct answer is Wise Guy. Awesome show and correct John will challenge anyone. Hey! My money's on Ron hands at 9 out of 10 times, so. That's at the movie. Stay tuned and you fool him. Just kidding, Ron. Alright, next one we have Ricardo Tubbs. Ricardo Tubbs. Okay, I say that right. Is he from the Golden Girls, Miami Vice, Hill Street Blues, or Dallas? Ricardo Tubbs. Amber is guessing Blues. Dawn says Miami Vice. Uncle Rodney says Miami Vice. Ron says Miami Vice. So we have 3 votes for Miami Vice, 1 vote for Hill Street Blues. If anyone else in the chat has any guesses, feel free to put them. I'll close this off in about 10 seconds. Going once. Going twice. Alright, the group said Miami Vice. The correct answer is Miami Vice. Rodney, Dawn, and Ron all got it correct. Now we have Sam Malone. See from Choose, Golden Girls, Dynasty, or Murder She Wrote. Sam Malone. Where does Sam Malone come from? Amber guesses Choose. Okay. Uncle Rodney also says Choose. Dawn says Choose. Alright, Ron also says Choose. Well, choose to all you. I'm taking a drink. Saba or on YouTube. Welcome in, Saba. Hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. HHMH. I think Saba is guessing. Alright, well, we had 4 votes for Choose. So we will go for the answer Choose, and that is correct. Very good. You're A minus. You got 9. So very good. Alright. Do we stay in the 80s? Do we go to the 90s? Do we go back to 2000s? 2010s? More recently? What would you guys like to do next? Or we can go back and choose another topic. Dawn says 2000. We got a vote for the 90s. I say we try the 90s. We haven't done any 90s yet. I'm kind of agreeing with Amber. I say we jump to the 90s and do one of the 90s ones. 90s okay with everybody? Going once. Going twice. Alright, 90s it is. Alright. First one on the list. Let Facebook get caught up for a minute. There you go. Paul Bachman. Mad About You, Friends, Clueless, or The Simpsons? Paul Bachman. See from Mad About You, Friends, Clueless, or The Simpsons? Amber says Mad About You. That's 1 vote for that. Dawn also says about Mad About You. Uncle Rodney says Mad About You. I think we might have lost Ron, but Ron's back says Mad About You. Okay. So we'll close this one off. Going once, going twice. Mad About You is correct. Good job, chat. Next we have Dick Solomon. Third Rock from the Sun, Twin Peaks, Clueless, or The Simpsons? Dick Solomon. Amber says Third Rock. Okay. Dawn also says Third Rock. Okay. Ron jumps in the party, says Third Rock. Uncle Rodney also says the Third Rock. Okay. Sounds like a pretty consensus vote. You're just jumping in chat. We're doing random TV characters. We've done some from 2000. We did one from the 80s. Now we are doing TV characters from the 1990s. So if you have a guess on this one, feel free to put it in the chat. That or just drop in, say hello, let me know you're watching. I mean, appreciate you all hanging out. But we will close this one off, and the group said the answer was Third Rock. So the correct answer is Third Rock. Very good chat. Next we have Laura Homer. Is she from Twin Peaks, Clueless, The Simpsons, or The Nanny? Laura Homer. Dawn says Twin Peaks. Well, bet. Yes, Third Rock with John Lithgow. Very funny show, Ron. I agree. Get it done? Amber guesses Twin Peaks. Okay. Ron says Twin Peaks as well. Uncle Rodney joins the fray and says Twin Peaks. Anyone else in the chat have any other guesses for Miss Laura Homer? Is she still in Twin Peaks, Clueless, The Simpsons, or The Nanny? Going once. Going twice. Twin Peaks is the final answer. Twin Peaks is correct. Again, chat is on fire tonight. They're doing a wonderful job with these. Alright, next we have Harm Rab Jr. Is he from Jag, Home Improvement, Star Trek The Next Generation, or The X-Files? Harm Rab Jr. Dawn says Jag. Okay. So we have one vote for Jag so far. Amber guesses Jag as well. Uncle Rodney says Star Trek X. Going to see if Ron has a guess. We'll one Jag off. I say Jag, okay. So we have 3 votes for Jag, 1 for Star Trek. The correct answer is... Well, the group says Jag, so that's our guess, but the correct answer is... Jag it is. If I'm not mistaken, Amber, Jag was a show about the U.S. Navy and the carrier. I forget the exact premise of it, but It was an old show on USA back in the day, if I can remember correctly. Alright, now we have Angel. Are they from Home Improvement, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Nanny, or Spin City? Angel. Navy lawyer. Thank you, Ron. Four votes for Buffy, just like that. Really good. If anyone else in the chat has a guess, let me know. Don't be shy. Never heard of it. What's up, Gary? We're all just here hanging out, having fun, so. But we had 4 votes for Buffy instantly. So I'll close this one off. We will go with the group and pick Buffy. And 3, 2, 1. And Buffy is correct. Actually, Angel is also the name of the spinoff. There you go. I learned something new tonight, Amber. Thank you very much. Alright, next one we have Fran Fine. Are they from Friends, Star Trek, The Next Generation, Star Trek Voyage, or The Nanny? Amber and Dawn both say The Nanny. Okay. Ron joins the party, says Nanny. If anyone else in the chat has a guess, please feel free to put it. Uncle Ronnie also says Nanny. You're so fine, you blow my mind. I'll take that from the TV show. Alright, so we had 4 votes for the Nanny. That's all we've been pretty much getting all night. That's okay. Hey Mickey, yes sir. Oh, okay, I get it now. I got you. I was testing myself. I'm good. Alright. So the group says The Nanny. The correct answer is The Nanny. Sorry, singing. I heard the word fine. It's all good. We encourage that, Amber. You're fine. So, as long as you're enjoying the show. I got it. I was just singing a song with you. You don't want me to sing, trust me. Alright, Ned Flanders, Twin Peaks, The Simpsons, Seinfeld, or The X-Files. Dawn says The Simpsons. Amber says The Simpsons as well. Ronnie says Simpson. Alright. Yeah. Oakley dokley. So we had 4 votes for The Simpsons. The Simpsons. How's that? Yeah, drag it out a little bit. Hold on, let me turn this music off. Hold on. You gotta be like, The Simpsons. I got it. I'm doing good. Alright, so the vote says the Simpsons. I hope that was good for you, Amber. I apologize if it wasn't. Don't! That's another good saying. Good job, Johnny. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate the boost of confidence. Next, we have Doug Ross, The Simpsons, ER, Friends, or Clueless. Dawn votes the ER. Where is Doug Ross from? We have 2 votes for ER. Amber also puts ER. So there's like a Rodney, okay. Amber's comment pop up. Oh no, Amber also put ER, alright, so that's 4 votes for ER. So the correct answer is ER for the win! Alright, now we have Monica Geller. Baywatch, Ally McBeal, Friends, or Married with Children? Monica Geller. Ron says Friends. Dawn says Friends. Amber says Friends. Uncle Ronnie joining the Friends Brigade. Alright, that's 4 votes for Friends. We'll close this one off. The correct answer is Friends. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, the last one for this one is Jean-Luc Picard. I like game nights. They're more laid back, Amber. They're definitely more laid back on the show, so that's a good way to look at it. It's a laid back night hanging out with you guys, so Jean-Luc Picard. Yes, EOS, Spin City, Star Trek, or Beverly Hills. Jean-Luc Picard. So 2 votes for Star Trek, 3 votes for Star Trek, okay? And Amber also says Star Trek. Okay. That's most of the people who've been playing tonight, so I won't waste any time. Group says Star Trek. The correct answer is Star Trek. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. 10 out of 10 that round. Nice job, nice job. Alright. That finishes that quiz. Now, do we stick with the 90s? Do we go at the 2000s? Do we do a current day one? Amber says let's do pop music. Okay. Pop music it is. Let's see. Pop music. Alright. Now we have general 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, Eurovision, lyric artists, lyrics in general, or song titles. Which one would you like to do from here? Ron votes for the 80s. Okay. Amber, you okay with 80s music, or? We can try the 80s and then go back to like the 90s or something, so. Brandy says the 70s. I'll fail the 80s, but sure. Or 90s. So we have one vote for each. 70s, 80s, or 90s. I need a group decision, please. 70s, 80s, or 90s. Please pick one, and only one. I wasn't into the music until New Kids on the Block. Fair enough. So Ron says 70s, Michael Ronnie says 70s. We're gonna go with 90s this time. Now I'll jump back and do the 80s. How about that? Sounds good. I like it. Alright, 90s is first. We want 90s albums. Albums and lead singles. Best 90s best of albums. Founding members. Wow. I say we do the 90s best of. What do you think? 90s best of albums. Or 90s albums. There's a lot to choose from. 90s best of albums. Alright, fair enough. Kind of like finish that lyric. 90s lyrics? Alright, so we'll try 90s lyrics, I guess? Or 90s lyrics, here we go. 90s lyrics it is. How well do you know these lyrics from the 90s? Do you remember all these wonderful songs by looking at the Roxette, Guns N' Roses? No, I'm saying it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright, the first one on the list. We have If I should stay, I would only be in your way. I'll be there for you. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be there or I'll always love you. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. Anyone have any guess? Dawn says, I will always love you. Okay. I'll be there for you. That's one. 1 and 1. I'll always love you. Okay. So that's 2 votes for I'll always love you and 1 vote for I'll be there for you. If you're just tuning in, we are doing different types of quizzes tonight. I'll be waiting. Evening Trey, thanks for popping in. I will always. Okay. So we have 3 votes for I will always love you, 1 vote for I'll be there for you, and I'll be there. So we were going with the majority of the chat tonight, Trey, just so you know. The majority of the chat guessed I'll always love you. What every guy should says before we begin it with you, Alex. Alright, I'll always love you. Correct answer is I'll always love you. Very good, very good, very good. Alright. Next one we have this Romeo is bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up. This ain't a love song. In these arms, always or better roses. Dawn says always. Always for 500. Okay. Mine also says always. Okay. Uncle Ronnie says bed of roses. Okay. So we have 3 votes for always with a 500 wager. Anyone in chat have any other guesses? Going once. Going twice. Alright, the group says always, and the correct answer is always. Very good, Miss Amber. Miss Amber gets her 500. Dawn got it right, and Ron. Next we have I hate the world today. You're so good to me. I know, but I cannot change. Stop, just another day. Jump or bitch. Jump, bitch. Sorry. Dawn says the B word. Mine also says the B word. I don't know what this one. Okay. Uncle Rodney says just another day. Okay. Any more guesses in the chat? If you're just tuning in, welcome to TNT Trivia and TV Night. We did some TV trivia earlier in the night. Now we switched over to do some music trivia. I'd like to phone a friend. Amber, what are we doing here? Who would you like to call, Amber? I don't know if I can get him on the line for you, but who would you like to call? There you go, Amber. You have a friend in chat saying what the answer is. So we got 2 votes for the bitch. So bitch is the group's yes. Call me maybe. Fair enough, Ron. I don't know. I'll go with Dawn's answer. Okay. The group says bitch, and the correct answer is bitch. Very, very good, ladies and gentlemen. The next one on the list we have As I Walk Through the Valley of the Shadow of Death, Black Hole Sun, Tonight, Gangster's Paradise, or Enter Sandman. Sorry, I feel like I'm on a TV show. You're fine, Amber. Hey, Amber, you don't have to be sorry. You're having fun, that's all that matters. That's what we want here on the show. We want people to pop in and have fun. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Hey, I actually have pretty good read this out. Gangster's Paradise. Gangster's Paradise for $300, okay? Alright, any more guesses? Snoop John. Ron, I knew you were going to make a comment. Dawn also says Gangster's Paradise. Alright. Let's try it again, right? I'm going to try to do this the best I can, so bear with me. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Ready? Here we go. As I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, And I forget the lyrics, but group says Gangster's Paradise, and you are correct. Good LL Cool J song. Don't make me call Dr. Scoop. DJ Scoop needs the night off too, Ron. Alright. Next we have When Your Day Is Long and the night is yours alone. Google the lyrics and give it a shot. I will before the end of the night, Amber. If you stay on your show long enough, I will do it just for you. But now we have when the day is long and the night is yours. Everybody hurts more than words. In these arms, even better than the real thing. Dawn says everybody hurts. Ron says everybody hurts. As I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Because I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. I'm not going to embarrass myself. When your day is long and the night is yours alone. Everybody hurts more than the words in these arms, even better than the real thing. I had 3 votes for Everybody Hurts. So I will close this one off and go with Everybody Hurts as the group's answer, and the correct answer is Everybody Hurts. Very good chat. If Miss Amber needs some Tylenol, that's okay. The next one we have, I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. Stay, you ought to know if it makes you happy or foolish games. I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish you nothing but the best for the both of you. We have stay, you ought to know if it makes you happy or foolish games. If it makes you happy, 1 vote, okay? Uncle Rodney also says if it makes you happy. Ron also says makes you happy, okay? That's 3 votes. Any other votes? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Amber's going delusional. Somebody help Amber. Alright. So the group is saying if it makes you happy. We're going once, going twice. Gonna go with the group chat, and the correct answer is you ought to know. And here is the lyrics for it. I want you to know I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me. If she perverted like me, would she go down to the theater? It is sung by Alanis Morissette. Released in 1995. You ought to know. Alright. Next one we have. Now don't you worry about my boyfriend. The boy whose name is Vinatorio. I don't want him, couldn't stand him. Is that Waterfall? I'm Too Sexy, Macarena, or The Sign? Ron, I'm only doing Wikipedia so I can sing the songs for you. You think I know all the lyrics of these songs? I don't. So I gotta look up the lyrics so I can sing for you. Unless you want me to sing for you. Take your pick. Yeah, Macarena, one vote. I Am Too Sexy, another vote. Okay. Need a tiebreaker. Any other votes in chat? So far, we have one for the Macarena and another one for I'm Too Sexy. Rodney says the sign. Amber says the sign. All right, so we have 2 votes for the sign. So we'll go with Amber and Uncle Rodney saying the sign, and the correct answer is... Wow, Ron was right. We have the Macarena. Ron was right. Wow. No. All right. Next one on the list we have you. Will you raise me up? Will you help me down? Will you get right out of this godforsaken town? I'd do anything for love. Baby, one more time. More than words of Beauty and the Beast. Will you raise me up? Will you help me down? Will you get me out of this godforsaken town? Ron votes, I do anything. Okay. Dawn also says, I'll do anything for love. Okay. So that's 2 votes so far. Really now? Uncle Ronnie said, I'll do anything for love. Okay, that's 3 votes. I'll do anything. Okay, that's 4 votes. Any other votes? Going once, going twice. Group says, I'd do anything for love, and the correct answer is... I'd do anything for love. Alright, next one we have... So no one told you life was going to be this way. The best safe word ever is meatloaf because I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Ron, you're spot on tonight, sir. So this one we have. So no one told you life was going to be this way. I'll be there for you. Losing my religion. I don't want to miss a thing. Or crush. Any guesses for this one? Uncle Ronnie says losing. I'm torn between there and missing a thing. Alright, Amber, flip a coin. That's all I can say. Uncle Ronnie says losing. And you repeat answers. We have I'll be there for you, losing my religion, I don't want to miss a thing, or crush. Dawn says she knows it. Okay, Dawn. Well, you gotta put your answer down. I don't. I'd like to use my 50-50, please. And if I could help you with that, I would. I promise. I don't have that authority. Ron says I'll be there for you. Dawn's guessing losing my religion. Fine, phone a friend. Amber, again, you gotta tell me who you want to call. I'll try my best to connect them for you. Ten seconds, Amber. Take a guess. Ghostbusters. Alright, so we'll go with well, we had 2 votes for losing the religion. Now we have alright. Alright, we'll go with I'll be there for you. That's the group's answer, and the correct answer is I'll be there for you. Very good. So you had Ron and Amber. Very good. Alright, next one on the list we have he needs some cool tunes now. Just any will suffice, but they didn't have ice cubes, so he bought vanilla ice. Ironic, selling the drama, pretty fly for a white guy. Or loveful. Keep your day job. Well, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to hurt your ears while I'm trying to sing, okay? He needs some cool tunes now. Just any will suffice. But they didn't have ice cubes, so he bought vanilla ice. Oh, okay, I know this one. Do we have ironic, selling the drama, pretty fly for a white guy, or loveful? Pretty fly for a white guy. Yep, you're pretty fly for a white guy. Pretty fly. That's 3 votes. Okay. Pretty fly it is. Group says pretty fly. And the correct answer is pretty fly for a white guy. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Hey! That was actually kind of fun. I like that one. We got 8 out of 10, so we had a B. Alright. Do we do lyrics number 2? Do we go to the 80s now? Do we do the 90s best of albums? We'll do a couple more, then we'll call it a night. What do you guys think? What would you like to do now? 80s, another 90s lyrics, 90s best of albums. We can go over the 80s. You guys tell me. You pick. Alright, well, I know you guys wanted to do the 80s last time, so I'll jump back over to the 80s then. So, we'll go back real quick. Back up. You said 80s a few times. I take it you want to say 80s. I mean, I want the group to pick. I mean, I'm all for it. I'll do the 80s. We'll do some 80s lyrics. How about that? Subliminal messages. Gee, thanks, Amber. 80s lyrics it is. Alright, can you recognize these recorded artists by such as Michael Jackson, David Bowie, Madonna, Whitney Houston, Bryan Adams, and INX just by looking at the lyrics. So we shall see. There you go. We have the first one. We have, you wake up late for school. Man, you don't want to go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no. Oh, come on. Everyone should know this one. We got walk like an Egyptian, fight for your right, land the confusion or the way it is. LeBron James. Good evening, Morton. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in tonight. Yeah, fight for your right to party, fight for your right. So that's 3 votes so far, okay? I'm excused. Thanks, Dawn. Any other votes? Going once. Going twice. Alright, group says fight for your right, and the correct answer is BC Boys. I'll accept that answer, okay? Correct answer is fight for your right. You gotta fight for your right to party. Sorry. Alright, next one we have buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Down under, baggy trousers, come on Eileen, or you can call me Al. Ron says down under, okay. Call me Al. So 1 vote for down under, 1 vote for call me Al. 2 votes for down under. Any other guesses in the chat? Amber, Martin, anybody have any guesses? Going once. I'm going with a wicked try, okay. Gary says down under. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for down under and 1 for call me Al. So the group goes with down under, and the correct answer is down under. My network is correct. Alright, next one. You could have a steam train if you just lie down your tracks. You could have an aeroplane flying if you bring your blue skies back. We have sledgehammer, invisible touch, borderline, or broken wings. You could have a steam train if you would just lay your tracks. You could have an aeroplane flying if you bring your blue skies back. Shit, I knew that just a little too late. It's all good, Dawn. Three votes for sledgehammer, okay. Dude, 80s music was more like poetry. Music nowadays is gibberish. Facts! Amber, that is spot on. Virtual high five on that one. Alright, so we have 3 votes for sledgehammer. If anyone else has a guess. Alright, Sledgehammer is the vote. The group's vote, and the correct answer is Sledgehammer! Alright, next on the list, Steve walks weary down the street with his brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Another one bites the dust. Twilight Zone, owner of a lonely heart, or Moonlight Shadow. Steve walks weary down the street with his brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the rest of the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Steve's gonna get arrested. Maybe, Amber, you never know. Alright, Gary, take care. Don't work too hard. Thanks for popping in tonight. Make sure to drop a like on the show for me, please. We have 2 votes for owner. Ron, do you have a guess for this one, sir? Amber, do you have a guess for this one? Ron also says owner. Okay. Alright, we have 3 votes for owner, and the correct answer is... Ooh! Another one bites the dust. The chat is wrong. Wow. Alright, now we have close your eyes. Give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Internal flame. Anything for you. True colors. Or open arms. Got 2 votes for internal. Damn, I was thinking that, but didn't think I was right. Amber, that's why you gotta take a guess sometime. It doesn't hurt to take a guess. So we got 2 votes for internal flame. Amber says anything. Okay. See if Uncle Rodney has a guess. Anyone else in the chat has one? Anything for you? Okay. We need a tiebreaker. So if you're in chat listening and you haven't voted yet, please put a vote. Right now we have 2 for internal flame and 2 for anything. Give it another 30 seconds. If anybody just pops in and wants to take a guess, we are guessing the song based off the lyrics. Close your eyes. Sublining. Are you calling me out, Amber? Is that what you're trying to do, Amber? You're trying to call me out? I don't appreciate that. Bengals. Alright, well, who do I go with? Do I go with internal flame or anything? I mean, darn it, you guys all came in at the same time. So I can't say one was before the other one because all 4 picks. Ron says flame. Alright, nobody else has an argument. We'll go with internal flame. Alright. Correct answer is internal flame. Alright, next one we have. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. Living on a prayer, we are the world. Do they know it's Xmas or man in the mirror? There comes a time when there comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. One says we are the world. Okay. Three votes for we are the world. Four. Okay. So group is going with we are the world, and the correct answer is we are the world. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, next one on the list we have. I don't want to talk about the things we've gone through, though it's hurting me, now it's history. The winner takes all, eternal flame, heaven, or every breath you take. I don't want to talk about the things we've gone through, though it's hurting me, now it's history. The winner takes all, eternal flame, heaven, or every breath you take. Lon says winner takes it all. Dawn also says the winner. Uncle Rodney says winner takes all. So that's 3 votes for winner takes all. Winner chicken dinner. There we go. Alright, so the group all says winner takes it all, and the correct answer is the winner takes it all. Again, nice job, ladies and gents. Our next one we have loving would be easy if your colors were like a dream. Red, gold, green, red, golden, green, red, golden, green. Material Girl, Karma Chameleon, The Final Countdown, or Time After Time. Dawn votes Karma. Any other votes? We have 1 for Karma so far. Uncle Rodney says Karma as well. That's 2 votes. And 2 more guesses for Karma. Alright, so the group all says Karma. And the correct answer is Karma Chameleon. There you go, ladies and gents. Alright, next one we have. I hear the ticking of a clock. I'm laying here in the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. We have Venus. Anything for you? Alone or total eclipse of the heart? Go on to click the rate alone. Mine also picks alone. Amber picks alone as well. See if Uncle Rodney has a guess. And Uncle Rodney also picks alone. Alright. The four of you pick alone, and the correct answer is alone. Alright, and the last question for the evening, we have, why don't you use it? Try not to bruise it. Buy time, don't lose it. Grandma says total eclipse. The correct answer was alone. So now we have, why don't you lose it? Use it. Try not to bruise it. Buy time, don't lose it. Roxanne, the reflex, relax, or Razana. Dawn says relax. Reflex, don't do it. Mine also says reflex, okay? See if there's any other guesses in the chat. No, Kalani says relax. Gotta go with Ron on this one, reflux. Alright, so now we have 2 relax and 2 reflux. I need a tiebreaker. If anyone's in the chat has a tiebreaking vote, I need it. We got 2 and 2 right now. Ron says Duran Duran. Alright, Ron's alliterating the reflux by Duran Duran. So if no one's gonna step up to the plate, I'm gonna go with Ron's Duran Duran. Alright, correct answer is... Let's see if reflux is right. Reflux is correct. 9 out of 10. Very good job. Alright, let's close this out. Close that screen. Bring it back just on me. Kill this music real quick so you guys can hear me. Alright, I think that's going to wrap it up for TNT tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a little spur of the moment type of thing I found at the last second to be able to pull off a show tonight. I hope everything is okay with Ron. He should be back this Friday night for Friday Night Movie Night. I will not be there Friday night for Friday Night Movie Night. I might pop in eventually. I will be up in New York for my friend's wedding this weekend, but I hope to be able to still pop in and support the show any way I can. Please do it. Sounds like porn music. I apologize about that, Dawn. Tomorrow night on the Basement Show, we had the Rev Grimm Show, where anything goes, and it is highly crazy show. Yeah, I mean, if you watch the Rev Grimm Show tomorrow night, I highly suggest that you do so on Twitch. We will be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But if you want to get away with participating more with the Rev, I would highly recommend that you download Twitch and follow us on Twitch at The Basement Show with Mr. Nast on Twitch as well. You can also hop on YouTube or Facebook. The show will be live on all 3 platforms. Then Friday night we have Mr. Ron back for Friday night movie night with Rev's gonna fill in for me, and like I said, I might pop in. So we still have two more fun shows for this week. They will be doing a superhero debate on Friday night movie night, Marvel DC again, with um, a slideshow I'm going to prepare for them on who played the role better. So we have multiple Batmans, we have people playing multiple Supermans, multiple Spider-Mans, and so forth. So Friday night they will have a slideshow with a certain character, say like Batman, and then a list next to it of who all played that character. So they will have a debate on who actually portrayed the character the best. Should be a lot of fun. Make sure you jump in and support Ron and Rev on that one. And the morning night, like I said, you have the Rev Grimm show at 9 o'clock. With that one, make sure the kids are in bed because that show is highly 18 plus. We can't stress that enough. And if you fully want to interact with Rev, I suggest that you download Twitch so you can chat with them on Twitch and not get hit with a warning or anything on Facebook because Facebook has been really strict as of late. I hope they maybe loosen the brakes up a little bit so my chat doesn't get banned or warned because it makes me feel bad. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed trivia tonight. The site was www.triviaplaza.com. And then you can just find all the different topics of trivia. It's a free site to use and play. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for tonight. Just thank you guys all enough for hanging out. You guys were terrific. We had Ron, Uncle Rodney in chat with my comment or two from my grandmother, Amber, Dawn, Gary popped in, Martin dropped in with a like. We had Trey pop in for a minute. Yeah, you guys were awesome tonight. Spot on with your trivia. I give you a lot of credit for that one. I think that's all. He popped in tonight. So if you haven't done so already, and Saba R on YouTube. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. She also was on YouTube for a little bit, and we had Mr. Ice on Twitch pop in at the very beginning as well. So we had Kevin in here. We had Matt stop in, saying the AEW main event was starting soon. So he popped in for a brief second. Ice. So I just can't thank you guys all enough for your support tonight. And if you haven't done so already, we are getting ever so closer to my 450 goal on Facebook. We are now currently at 432 for follow count. So if you haven't done so already, like, share the show so we can get those 18 followers that we need for in the next 2 weeks to hit our goal of 450. If we hit 450, I am doing a raffle for a $50 Amazon gift card as a thank you to everyone who has helped follow the page. It means an awful lot. We're still trying to build the shows up as best as we can. We need you in chat participating and having fun with this. But other than that, I thank you guys again for a fun-filled evening. Hope you enjoyed your time. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for the Rev Grimm show with Rev Grimm. And other than that, I will see you next time. Good night.